Today is August 18th, 2021, and I'm Bonita Tyes with the Westchester Chronicle. This Sunday, we participated in CommUnity Day, the annual event that is held at the Melton Center. Our team got to interact with members of the community and got the opportunity to see the local youth basketball championships as well as a performance from the Melton Center dance team. If you'd like to find out more about the Melton Center and their mission, visit their website at www.meltoncenter.org. At the beginning of last night's Borough Council voting session, Borough Manager Michael Perrone notified Council of a new amendment to Title 65 by the Pennsylvania State Legislature, changing how public comment works during all future public meetings. Previously, you would get 3 minutes to speak to the Council, and they could choose to take action or not. Now, Borough Council cannot take action at all unless it meets one of the exemptions laid out in the amendment. You can find a link to the amended Title 65 in the show's description below. In business news, Scott Zukin, president of Zukin Realty, is set to be appointed to the board of directors of the Business Improvement District. John O'Brien, executive director of the BID, recommended him and council agreed to add it to the consent agenda. The borough is entering into an agreement to lease spots to the County of Chester employees for $90 a month, or half of the $1.50 an hour rate. Local developer Eli Kahn expressed concerns about borough office employees who had been receiving notices about lack of monthly passes and being charged double for their spots. John O'Brien expressed his concerns about the potential lack of parking passes as the incoming freshman class of Westchester University arrive in the borough looking for a place to, quote, warehouse their cars. Sean Metrick, assistant borough manager, reassured both that there are passes, but they're on a waiting list, as the borough has to find a happy medium between selling too many parking passes at half the rate and charging a reasonable price. Council members discussed the potential allocation of some of the $1.1 million American Rescue Plan Act funds. Council has recommended $260,000 and $11,000 respectively for fixing 2 street sweepers that have been out of service. And $230,000 has been suggested for site work and stormwater management facilities for Everhard Park. These projects come to a grand total of about $501,000, which Councilwoman Dorsey noted was a little under half of the total amount of American Rescue Plan Act funds. Speaking of funds, last night Councilman Flynn confirmed that the borough has not been taking in as much money as they had been spending.
The Finance Committee has come to a very strong conclusion that our revenue is not sufficient for 2022 to carry our expenses. There are some very serious situations that we have to discuss as a council, and the committee didn't feel their position to make that decision. They want to bring it completely to council because it's going to be a belt tightening or some other options that the administration is going to provide for us. It's very easy to understand. When we don't have the money, our expenses can't carry it. So we would like to set a date next week or the week after to have a full council special meeting so council can make a decision moving forward into 2022 on how to set the finances for the borough.
Several options were discussed for reducing the current overspending practices within the borough. It was recommended to no longer allow the accruals of vacation, sick, and holiday leave time for employees who go on military leave. The council also declined an offer to buy a new dump truck with snowplow attachments, even though the borough currently only has 4 active plows out of 6. A special meeting with the Financial Committee and the full Borough Council to discuss the 2022 budget will be held on Wednesday, September 1st at 6 p.m. Finally, in other business, Councilman Flynn discussed House Bill 734, which freezes property taxes for residents over 65 who have been residing in their home for over 5 years. The goal for this is to help keep seniors in their homes, but it will have an impact on the budget. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please join us tomorrow as we recap the Borough Council voting session. In the meantime, we will be covering events in town as they happen. Now, if you'd like to see us cover more meetings, events, or provide more information about things going on around town, consider sponsoring our show via Patreon. Our goal is to make community-funded news and not have to rely on ads. And we will produce as much as we can with the budget you give us. So please like and share us on Facebook and subscribe on YouTube. It's the easiest way to support us and help us bring you the news. Finally, if you have a news tip, an event you'd like us to cover, or just want to say hi, you can reach us via email at westchesterchronicle@gmail.com. We look forward to hearing from you. Our program is produced by Crimson Planet Media and distributed by KeystoneDigital.tv. Our music is by Doug Keller. Thank you for your time, and we hope to see you soon. Until then, I'm Bonita Tyes with the Westchester Chronicle.